Hey, what's up, fellas? How you doing? Man, Antonelli here.
Hey, what's going on, guys? How we doing? Matt Antonelli here. So, I don't know if you guys saw this yesterday. Cincinnati Reds were playing against the LA Dodgers in spring training, and Trevor Bauer, for just a little bit of the game, a handful of pitches, decided to let the hitter know what pitch was coming. And this is something that obviously doesn't ever happen. Batter never knows what's coming unless you're stealing signs or using a trash can. And so it's gotten a lot of attention. Trevor Bauer's been really outspoken over the last couple of months about this entire Houston Astros thing. And so he got kind of creative and did this during spring training. So I want to go over a couple things, show you guys the video and what it looks like. But here is what his teammate Derek Dietrich said during the broadcast. So they were interviewing him in the dugout, and he said, "If you followed baseball this offseason, there's a little thing going on with sign stealing. Trevor's not too fond of it. So he figured he's going to try something new this season, and he's going to start telling the batters what's coming." All right, so first, he's just joking around with that. Bauer is not telling the hitters what's coming this season. I've gotten some people saying, "Did you see what Bauer's going to do this season?" He's not going to do that this season. He's trolling the Astros. That's all he's really doing. And obviously he's brought in a lot of attention to this. And if you've seen his videos, he has his own YouTube channel, and he's been kind of all over the place voicing his displeasure with it, which I totally agree with his points. But he's not going to do this, okay? Another couple of things. Some people were asking me, how is he doing it? Some people didn't realize what was going on. So all it is, as you can see in the video, when he does this, so this is the universal sign for fastball. This is the sign for curveball. This is a sign for changeup. So every pitch has a different sign, and the pitcher uses these signs when he's warming up, either before the game, down in the bullpen, or between innings. So when you're or at any practice. So when you're a pitcher and you're not in a game, the catcher isn't going to give the signs because it just takes too long. I'm the pitcher, I'm practicing, I'm going to throw what I want to throw. So I tell you what I'm going to throw. And I'm not going to scream out fastball every single time. So I just do a quick little hand signal, okay? So that's how it works. And you can see him doing that, obviously, in the game. So that's the first thing. The second thing is I was actually surprised by, I guess I wasn't surprised by this. Maybe they were all Astros fans, but I don't think so. There was a lot of comments on social media that were basically saying, like, see, even if you know what's coming, it's still really hard to hit. See, stealing signs doesn't make a big difference. You still, because when he does it in the game, the guy doesn't get a hit, okay? And a good amount of people, if you go online, were saying this doesn't make a difference. This is way overblown. It's still hard to hit when you know the signs are coming. It doesn't help you. Well, on and on and on. I was watching. I was like, wow, a lot of people are saying this. Just to be clear, and I've talked about this before, it doesn't mean when you know what's coming, it doesn't mean you're going to get a hit or even you're going to hit the ball hard. Bauer was throwing 95 plus. He was 96, even 97. I think he might even hit a 98. Okay, so that's still extremely fast. And I know people will be like, a big league hitter, if he knows the fastball's coming, no matter how hard it is, he can still hit it. Yes, he still can hit it. He's going to have a much better chance of hitting it. It doesn't mean he's going to hit a home run every time. It doesn't mean he's going to get a hit every time. If you go watch batting practice, even, in the home run derby, with some of the best home run hitters in the league, right? These are the best players. They typically put the guys in the home run derby that are leading the league in home runs. So these are guys that are the best of the best. And they're getting these balls coming in at them not even anywhere close to 90-something. They're coming in at 50-something miles an hour. And they can't hit a home run every time. Some of the huge guys, some of the great home run hitters, they'll get on a roll and hit a bunch in a row, but they'll also roll over a couple, pop up a couple, right? They're not hitting a home run every single time. And that's for the best hitters. Now you take just the average hitters or some of the not so great hitters, and I've seen plenty of BPs where guys pop up, roll over, hit a single. Like that's a BP round sometimes. And again, that is with one pitch, a straight fastball coming in at 50-something miles an hour. If you had a pitcher get on the mound and tell you, here they come, I'm going to give you a fastball round, here they come, and I'm going to throw 98, you're going to see a couple hard hit balls, but you're going to see foul balls, you're going to see rollovers, you're going to see all kinds of stuff. And that's without a defense out there. Then you put a defense out there. So sometimes people think like when it comes to sign stealing that, they blow it out of proportion. If I know what's coming, I'm going to hit 700 home runs or I'm going to get hit every time. No, that's not going to happen. But you're going to get more hits. You're going to square up the ball more than you would if you don't know what's coming. So I was just surprised at the reaction on social media by so many people being like, see, it doesn't make a big deal. Everyone made a big deal about this. If you give a hitter 10 at-bats, 10 of the at-bats, they know what's coming. 10 of the at-bats, they don't know what's coming. Let's actually make it 100, right? Because again, in a small sample size, anything can happen, but make it a bigger sample size. Let's say it's 100, all right? If without knowing the signs coming or without knowing what pitch is coming, let's say you're a career 250 hitter, all right? You're probably going to hit around 250, right? It might be a little higher, a little lower. It's 100 at-bats. It's a decent sample size, not huge, but let's say you get 200 or you get 25. Sorry, you get 25 hits out of that 100 at-bats, okay? If you know what pitch is coming, you're not going to get, I don't think you're going to get 50 hits or 60 hits or 70 hits, but I would say you're probably, and this is just a guess, okay, again, but you're going to get more than 25 hits, all right, unless you get extremely unlucky and you just keep lining out or something. But you're probably going to get, let's say, 30 hits or maybe 35 hits, okay? Again, not 50 hits. But that's the difference between a 250 average and a 300 average. That is a huge, huge, huge thing. Some people go, well, it's only 50 points. What do you mean it's only 50 points? That's a ton of points. So it's going to help you. It's not going to make you the greatest hitter of all time. Another good point was brought up. I was watching, I think, MLB Now, and they were saying, like, if you look at AAA players, you look at minor league players. Now, one thing that can separate guys is being consistent at the big leagues. Just let's talk about offensively. Being consistent offensively, all right? Maybe a guy at AAA just has a tough time hitting off-speed pitches, okay? In the big leagues, guys can throw off-speed pitches almost in any count. They have much better command with it. They have better breaking balls. So maybe that's what keeps that guy in the minor leagues. Maybe he can crush a fastball, but he can't hit off-speed. Maybe he's just not good at recognizing pitches, okay? He just has a tough time deciphering out of the hand. Is this going to be an off-speed pitch? Is this going to be a fastball? There's plenty of those guys in the minor leagues. I've played with guys, I play with a lot of guys. You see this a lot of guys from Latin America. You see some guys in batting practice. And this isn't just Latin America, but there's so many Dominican players that are coming. Like, you'll see tons of them. There's just lots and lots of Dominican players. And a lot of them, you see these guys can hit the ball a mile, right, in the minor leagues. A mile, especially the low minor leagues. You see these kids come over at like 16, 17, 18 years old. Holy jeez, this guy hits the ball a ton. It's like the movie Major League when he says, all right, what do you say, Willie, enough of the fastballs, let's mix in some breaking balls. And Serrano's like, ay, and he starts swinging and missing. You'll see some guys like that. They destroy fastballs, but you throw them a breaking ball, you put them in a game, and they have a tougher time. Now, they start to learn that, and some of the guys figure it out, and they go to the big leagues. Some guys never figure it out. But let's take those guys, put them in the big leagues, tell them what pitch is coming. They have this. They have the skill. They have great bat speed. They can hit the ball a mile. Now you let them know what's coming. Instead of being a 220 hitter, maybe they're a 275 hitter. Maybe they're a 250 hitter, and they can get to the big leagues and they can play in the big leagues. Or maybe they're a 300 hitter. So it makes a huge difference. And I know that isn't exactly why I wanted to talk about this video. I mostly wanted to talk about. This is funny that Trevor Bauer is doing this. And answer questions, no, he's not going to do this during the season because his numbers would go way up. Even though he got one guy out doing this, his numbers are going to go way up. He would never, ever, ever do this. He's just making a point. He's trolling the Astros. Some people were saying, why wouldn't he do this against the Astros? Well, he doesn't play the Astros in spring training because Cincinnati is in Arizona and the Astros play in Florida. There's two different spring training homes, the Grapefruit League and the Cactus League, and so they're not going to play each other, so he can't do it. So he did it against the Dodgers. Was it just random? Maybe, or was it because the Astros beat the Dodgers in the 2017 World Series? Maybe it'll bring a little bit more attention to this whole thing. That could be it too. Okay. So that's all we have today. I think that's all my notes right there. I think that's everything I wanted to talk about. It is. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Comment in the section below. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Also, thank you to our patrons on Patreon who help support the channel. We really appreciate it. And that's all I have. We'll talk to you later.